Hi guys, this is Beekeeper Charlotte out here in the bee yard, Carolina Honeybees Farm in South Carolina. And today I'm doing a hive inspection. I don't know if this video is going to work because of the sun and I can't see if I'm on TV or not. So here we go. It's important in early spring to inspect the hive and make sure that I still have a queen. Sometimes over the winter the queen may die, and if they are not able to replace her with another queen, the colony is doomed. So I've lit my smoker a little earlier, and I'm going to get some smoke going. We don't want really hot, dark smoke. The lighter the better. It's not really cooperating with me today, but hopefully it will be okay. And the smoke, the purpose of the smoke is to calm the honeybees and to kind of sidetrack their alarm system. When honeybees become alarmed, they will let out a special pheromone that lets the other bees know that there's a threat, and then everybody comes to participate in warding off the predator. So I don't want to be viewed as the predator today. So I've lifted off the top of the hive. This small box on the top is what I leave on here for the bees to have their extra winter food. I always want to leave the bees a lot of honey. So I'm going to have to remove this, and it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy. And so here I have my bee colony. So this is what we're looking at the top. A little more smoke, and as I said, ideally I would have cooler, whiter smoke. Hopefully this will be okay. Just a little smoke. You know, you're not trying to knock the bees out. You just want to kind of give them something else to focus on. Now, I'm not going to spend a long time in this colony. My goal is to get in here and see if they are queen right. And that means that I can see evidence of a honeybee queen. If not, I will have to try to order one if that's possible this time of year, or let them make their own queen or combine them with another hive. Okay, so this is really cool. This is a frame of capped brood. It's just baby bees. And so that tells me I do have a queen, and I have worker brood up here and drone brood down in the corner. But what is interesting, and maybe not the best way for me, is that I have a queen cell right here. Now, that capped queen cell tells me one of two things. Either this colony is wanting to replace the older queen in here with a new one, or this colony has grown large and it is deciding to swarm. And as I pull this frame, I'm seeing more queen cells down here. Not beautiful ones, but they're there. I don't want my colony to swarm if I can avoid it. It causes me to lose honey because half the workers leave. I don't see the queen, but I see fresh larvae and eggs. As quickly as possible, I want to inspect most of the frames in the deep, and it is very easy to miss seeing a queen cell. So some beekeepers will say, cut those queen cells out, and that may not be a bad idea. If you miss even one, they still can. This is a very strong colony. I'm seeing a lot of baby bees. And here is a good view of some drone brood at the bottom. Now, this shows you the difference between honeybees and wasps. There is no way you could walk up to a wasp nest and take it down and look at it. These honeybees may turn angry here in a moment if I don't hurry and let them get back to business. But they're not as angry as wasps. Honeybees are not aggressive, they are defensive. Now I'm faced with a small dilemma. I'm definitely going to remove some of these bees from this hive. I see evidence of a queen, but I have not seen the queen. I would love to, because then I could leave her here and move these queen cells and feel a little better about it, because you do not want to take away the queen and take away what they've got to make a new queen with. I was prepared that this may happen. So I have brought a box up here with some other empty combs in it, so that I can take some of these full combs of babies out and give them to another colony that's small and needs the population. Wow, I see a lot of drones. Spring is coming early. I would not normally be outside inspecting the bees in this wind, but sometimes we have to do it. We don't always have the luxury of waiting to the best day. Alright, so I'm going to take these 2 frames with queen cells out of the colony, and I'm going to put in 2 empties to give these girls room. Matter of fact, I may take 3. Now, my only risk here is if I move my queen, I may be in trouble. But what is life without risk? These empty cells will give these bees something to do, and it will give the queen more room to lay, and hopefully buy me a little time, because as we get closer to spring, I will split off and make new colonies, and I can add these babies to them, or I can remove the brood again, but I don't want to do that this early in the year. So we've got the colony put back together using the empty frames that I had, and I will be putting these guys back together. Now, what I do is, one more time, I look at these frames as quickly and carefully as possible, trying to make sure I don't have the queen. And then I'm putting them in this temporary box so that I can keep the baby bees warm until I put them in one of the smaller colonies, which I will do very shortly. I want to keep those guys warm. Wow, that's heavy. The heavy food super back on there. Just because I'm anal that way, I'm going to take a very quick look and see if I might view the queen in the top. I'm low on smoker fuel today. I like to use dry pine needles, but we had rain recently and I have ran out of my favorite fuel. Lift the frames out carefully, because we never know where the queen is. Okay, so I'm seeing brood here. There's some more queen cells. Rats. Yes, and see here, we have another queen cell here. They're not very impressive, but they're there. So I do cut out the extras. This doesn't stop your bees from swarming. If they're ready to swarm, they're still going to try to. But we're just trying to distract them a little. This colony still has a lot of honey, but it also has brood in this top box. So this is the kind of colony that, with bad weather, could become a starvation risk in a hurry. So here in the top, I have swarm cells also. You can see them hanging down. They look like little peanut shapes at the bottom. So this colony is wanting to swarm. That leaves me with a dilemma of what to do about it. I have left the queen bee in this colony. I have not seen her, but this early in the year they probably have not swarmed, so more than likely she is here somewhere. I will have to make a note in my paperwork to go back and look at this colony again next week, or within 10 days. Because I'll be right back in this situation again. So I've got a lot of thinking to do. Hope you're having a great day. Keep on buzzing.